How was the crowd today?
It was good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Kind of slowing down. It's later in the evening right now.
Yes.
Well, is there a big demand for Christmas items in October?
I've sold a bunch of it. A bunch of Christmas stuff.
Do you make this stuff?
I do.
Oh, wow. Well, show me something. What's your favorite thing that you make that you think that you're most impressed with? What's the best seller? Looks like they're all different.
Yeah.
Everything's unique.
Everything is. But I guess the different Christmas trees. Like different. Anything different.
Now, what do you make that out of?
It's a piece of driftwood.
Just a piece of drift. Where'd you get it?
Holston River in Sconesville. We live on the river.
Oh, okay. So you just found a piece of wood and turned it into a piece of art?
Yes.
Wow.
And I make the old saws, hand saws, trees, but I done sewed it.
Oh, okay.
All my ones I really like making, and these, the backer stick trees.
Now, where do you get that stuff?
Well, I had some from where we farm, but I have to buy them now. The backer sticks, I performers, but that.
And but the vines, you just pick them out of your yard. Okay. I got plenty of vines for you if you need some more.
All right. I like pull. Well, it's getting harder for me to pull them, but
yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, tell me about the event today. How did it turn out?
This event today, day one of it, you can see we have been blessed with vendors coming in here. We've had a big crowd here today coming in, and we got people parking everywhere coming through the park. Not got how many vendors they are, but it don't matter. We're just tickled that we got the ones that
I've never seen this many vendors.
No, they're here.
They're all the way out in the field with the parking lot.
They've come, and they was coming in last night, wanting to know if we had room. And then I got here this morning at 5:30, and at 20 minutes to 6, vendors pulling in, wanting to know if we had room for them and everything.
Wow.
So, we got room. We don't turn nobody back. But we've had a beautiful day. The sun's been out and everything, and a big crowd. So and our quilt show, it just went great. We've had 26 quilts, and then 8 more come in. So late, but that's fine. So our quilt show was a big success for the first time and everything. But
the vendors I spoke to said that it was packed in here earlier.
Yeah, the crowd was big. Was big and everything.
We're kind of catching it on the tail end of the afternoon. But you guys start back up in the morning, though, right?
12.
12.
March
Okay.
12. We're going to have church here in the morning at 10.
Okay.
And everything, and then it'll start over again and everything. And hope everybody comes out and check us out, because we've got crafts of everything.
Yeah.
And everything.
Wide variety of stuff.
Wide variety and everything. So we're up there, and it's going to be a beautiful day tomorrow.
Yeah.
And everything.
Well, let me ask you this: have you ever had this? Can you remember it ever being this busy?
No. We went up here on the road and just looked at the road and everything, and looked down on it. And I told them, I said, that's the most people I've ever seen.
Yeah.
In this field here, and
wow.
It's just parking everywhere, trying to find parking and get in here.
Yeah, that's a good problem to have, ain't it?
It is. It's a good problem to have, and we could go back to work and solve that and everything. So, but our vendors has really poured out and come in today, and we just appreciate everybody that's coming, and the customers, the crowd, and we just appreciate each and every one of them coming out to this event.
Very interesting.
Everybody knows me. I sell at the produce downtown.
Oh, in Rogersville?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I live right up the road right here.
Okay, well, I'm at the Rogersville Review. Well, you got some interesting artwork here. Tell me how you make that.
Each board is made separate. There's three boards here. Put together, glue them together, press them, and carve them out. And all this right here is carved out by hand. It's sanded down by hand. The bark is taken off and put back on, glued and nailed. Then it's clear coated. Then there's
How did you get this stuff in here? There's a tree within a tree there.
Yep. This is hand carved in there.
Okay.
Chisel and a grinder and a sander. Just grind and sand it in there.
What kind of material is that in there? Looks like maybe like aquarium pebbles or something like that?
It's just pea gravel.
Pea gravel, okay.
Yeah. And each one of them is pressed in there, a layer of epoxy, and they're pressed in there, and then another layer of epoxy, then a color epoxy, then another layer of epoxy.
Okay.
There are about 5 layers inside of this.
They're not going nowhere, it sounds like.
Then there's 4 layers on top of that.
Where'd you find this wood?
Right here on the farm. I live in Persia,
Oh, okay.
and the tree fell down,
Ah.
and it's been dead for several years, and I cured it out in the shed.
What kind of wood is it?
Cedar.
Cedar. Okay.
Solid cedar, red cedar.
Well, so it looks like you sold that one. Do you mind me asking how much you got for it?
It brought 1700.
Holy cow, that's great. That makes the whole trip worthwhile, don't it?
Yeah, it does. Then that in there, the other one I got, it'll bring a lot more. Because
Wow.
it's longer. It's 8 foot long. This is only 5 foot long.
Is this is an indoor table? I take it. You don't want to outdoors.
It'll be indoor.
Yeah.
Either on a porch,
Covered porch.
covered porch.
Yeah.
It don't like sunlight.
Yeah.
The heat and the sunlight. It don't like it. But
Yeah.
it does real good on everything else.
Okay.
But it hadn't completely cured out yet. It takes about 4 years to cure out.
Okay. Well, so it laid there for that long. Huh.
I'm talking about the epoxy on top of it.
Oh, the
It
epoxy.
takes about 4 years for it to get good, hard, cured. Then nothing happened to it.
How old is this?
This right here is 2.5 years in the making.
Okay. Now all these paintings here are they prints or did you make those?
They're prints. I do the framing,
Oh, I see.
and these are canvas prints.
Okay.
And I do the framing, different type. This is usually made out of scrap lumber or
Okay.
just whatever lumber I got laying around. And this is cedar. This is Canadian cedar
Uh huh.
with a little bit of American cedar in it, Tennessee cedar.
Okay.
And that's cedar right there.
Alrighty.
This used to be a fence goes around the swimming pool.
Really?
That used to be a fence.
Why throw it out? You can make a frame out of it, right? Or burn it.
Out. I just salvage the good parts and use them.
Okay.
I recycle everything I can get my hands on.
What'd you think about the crowd today?
Good crowd. Good
Yeah.
crowd. I done good today.
Yeah.
As far as that. I've been down here about 6 times
Yeah.
ever since it started, so it's a building up.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Have you, of the 6 years, do you recall ever seeing this many people here? Biggest crowd so far?
Biggest crowd so far.
Okay.
Yep.
Why do you think that is?
People getting to notice it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And,
More vendors, maybe?
more vendors. When I first come down here, it was about 3 or 4 of us.
Oh, wow.
So it's been a while.
Yeah.
And we didn't sell much.
Yeah.
So we started Pete and all the people who works for Bulls Gap. They asked for me to come down here. And I did, and I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed the town. And I support Bulls Gap
Yeah.
and Rogersville too.
Yeah.
I support both of them.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, that's a big one. Wow. So how much you asking for that one?
For here, I asked about 2,200.
Uh-huh. Did that come with benches?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty good. You stay busy, don't you?
Yeah, I think that's valuable.
Been a hot commodity.
You ever seen the movie Blazing Saddles?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's been a problem today.
It might be. We made apple butter yesterday. It's sitting in there on the
Is that the apple? Is that beans over there, or is that apple butter?
Beans. We
Okay.
had 3 pots of beans. We done.
How many did you sell?
That's all we got left.
That's it, right there.
Yeah.
2.5 pots of beans.
How many pounds of beans did you fish, James? 50 pounds. 50 pounds of beans.
Okay. Are you doing this for just a business or for
Church.
fundraisers? Church? Which church?
McLeod.
McLeod's? Okay.
That's the pasture there.
Ah, all right. You're the pastor?
I try.
Are you a little worried about tomorrow with all these beans in that confined space?
No, I've been around.
Might have
this
to have
out-
outdoors church.
I think it is outdoors.
Okay.
We're doing it here, so.
Oh, you're doing it here?
Well, we're just gonna go with Fisher's Creek, join with them. They'll take care of it probably, but
Okay.
we're looking forward to it. Hey, plenty of fresh air.
Yeah. So how much was a bowl of beans?
Well, for a bowl of beans and a piece of cornbread and onion, it was $7.
Okay. Do you know how many you sold?
I asked them a while ago. They said they've not kept up with it. We had to go back and count the money. I guess that way. We've been selling apple butter
A lot.
too.
It sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of satisfied customers.
We've had several come back and say it's really good. So
Who's the chef?
I tried.
What's the special secret? You got a secret to it?
Me, it's old school. Bacon, fat back, salt ham, Slow rolling, just slow
Yeah.
cooking.
Let it take its time.
Yep. That's it. When they get tender,
Stir it.
they're
Stir it.
done.
Yeah, don't let it burn on the bottom, right?
That's it. No burn. You scorch it, get the whole pot turned.
Is it better over a hot fire, like an open fire, or?
Oh yeah. I put. Well, if you old school, I don't mean, but if you old school, you put that smoke flavor in. And
Yeah.
There's just nothing like it to
Yeah.
me.
Well,
It's a whole different experience. Same with that apple butter. You'll get a little smoke flavor.
how
in
many
that.
bowls have you had today?
It's my second one.
Oh, okay. Don't trust
the
a chef.
day ain't over with.
Don't trust a chef that don't eat his own
That's
food,
right. That's right. This is my second one.
Okay.